Euroleague basketball. It's a full case. We are hunting kabooms. We're hunting gold kabooms. We're hunting one of one kabooms. Welcome back to Rips Carter Rips. We are live on eBay Live and YouTube as always. Thank you guys for joining the break. Thank you so much for your prompt payments. We always appreciate those. It is 10:03 here on the East Coast. Running just a couple of minutes behind tonight. Just waiting on a couple of last-second payments. We appreciate those coming through for us. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning customer, welcome back. We will rip the full case. We will do a recap at the end of all the hits, and we'll get these shipped out to you. Tonight's late night Friday. These will go out Monday. We always ship within 2 business days. Jay's Game, what's up? If you have any questions, again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. Just leave your question down in the comments section on either of those 2 channels, and I will answer it as soon as I see it. If you don't have any questions, sit back, relax, enjoy the break. Shouldn't be too long. Not a lot of cards in each of these boxes. Again, we're hunting big-time autos, platinum one-of-ones, kabooms, kaboom golds, kaboom one-of-ones. There's all sorts of action in these. I don't think they printed a ton of this stuff, so the Euroleague stuff is always a lot of fun for me to rip. I don't watch a lot of Euroleague basketball, so I'm going to mess up some of these names. I apologize in advance for that. I'm going to do my best to pronounce them, but there's a decent chance I'll screw them up, so forgive me if I do. It's 10:05 here on the East Coast. I'm going to pop this fresh case, get the boxes sorted out. We'll get started momentarily. Again, welcome to Rips Card Rips. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining the break. I hope you guys enjoyed the case. Let's have a wild one here tonight. Here we go. Crown Royale, Turkish Airlines, Euroleague, fresh case. What kaboom shall we find tonight? Have you guys watched any cases of this? Are we seeing a kaboom in every case? Usually in the NBA Crown, we do see a kaboom in every case. Have you seen any cases with 2? You guys tell me. You guys are the experts, not me. This is the only case of this I got. I don't have any loosies of it either, so I am going to enjoy this tonight. This is the only case I'll be running. Here we go. We got 12 boxes. Crown, Turkish Airlines, Euroleague. Good luck, everybody. Again, welcome to Rips Card Rips. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Let's find out what we got. 8 cards in the box, 96 total cards. We'll do a recap at the end. I have not opened any of this or watched it, so I don't know where the hits are. The first box is going to tell me that. We've got one of one 25th anniversary patches that can be found in here. There's all sorts of wild stuff. Empty box. Here we go. Good luck. Here we go. You never want to pull a kaboom in the first pack, so hopefully we don't do that. Nicola Melli starts off the break. TJ Shorts. Derek Sharp. Juancho. Hernan Gomez, Silhouettes out of 99. So our first auto, we're going to go from the back. We got a Snow Globe, Brandon Davies out of 99. All sorts of die cuts in here. Snow Globe, Brandon Davies. Snow Globes are always fun. Next up, you got a Sergio Llull to 49. Another die cut. Again, if I screw up the names, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. After that, we got Larinus Brutus, Knights of the Round Table. It's a patch. Brutus patch. Brutus patch is going to have to go, I think, at 100. Again, we'll do a recap at the end of all the hits. No, that's going to need a 130 Brutus. Wow, Knights of the Round Table. It's a thick one. There we go. All right, so we got hits, patches. And our autos were Juancho out of 99. It looks like we got a gold. Don't quote me on that, but let's find out. We got a Jalen Horde gold out of 10. Jalen Horde gold out of 10. So just one auto per box on this. Okay, that's a nice gold Jalen Horde. There you go. I was thinking there was going to be 2 autos for sure. But now that I remember here, that's right. Crown is always 1. Nice Juancho to start us out. Silhouettes. Take that all day. Juancho out of 99 silhouettes. Let's see if these are game worn or anything. Not associated with anything. All right. Box 1 done. 1 auto and 1 mem. Okay. So the Kaboom is the big chase, obviously. I thought there was 2 autos in these. I'm crazy. I'm the crazy one. Here we go. All right. That auto looks like it might be gold, so we'll save the auto for last. We got Mirotic to 25, purple. Monarch, Jan Vesely, patch. Kevin Punter out of 49, and Lazaros Papadopoulos to 99. Test of time. Holy die cut cards. Man, they're everything in here is craziness. Papadopoulos. Look at these things. Kevin Punter. That looks like a train, that card. Mirotic. He had a good run in the NBA. He would have been a really good player on any contender for a while. Kid's a stud. And a Monarch, Jan Vesely. My assumption is that's going to go in a 130. Let's see if my assumption is correct. Yeah. RGB, what's up? You're looking for Melly? Thought we hit a Melly, didn't we? No. Did we? I don't know. Shingelia, Wade Baldwin IV, Petrusev, and the auto silhouettes out of 25. Bonzi Colson, look at that patch. Whew. It's filthy. Filthy patch. Bonzi Colson. Look at that. That's awesome. What a hit. All right, 2 boxes in. No kabooms yet. Some low-numbered action for you, though. Again, we'll do a recap at the end. Doc G does not love the look. What's up, dude? There's a lot of die cuts. A lot of die cuts going at us here. Ooh, what is that on the back? That could be fun. We're going to go like that. We got Ante Zizic, heirs to the throne. Sergio Rodriguez, anniversary out of 49. And Anthony Parker out of 99, anniversary. Okay. Yeah, those crown cards are always what the base cards look like, but some of these are interesting. Some of the die cuts are just, they're a lot. They're a lot. There's Sergio. Heirs to the throne, Zizic. Just a lot of weird looking die cuts. That's what it is. Just die cuts everywhere. All right. We got Shingelia, Wade Baldwin IV. We already saw these. Petrusev, same exact run as last time. Saris Jasikovic out of 25. And Kyle Hines. Kyle Hines is also out of 25. So a low-numbered auto and a low-numbered Kyle Hines. Congrats to those hits. Again, we'll do a recap at the end of all the action here. Jasikovic out of 25. All right, we got to get a little space going. Again, we will do a recap at the end. Hopefully we hit a crazy kaboom for one of you all. Box 4 coming at you. 4 of 12. This pack feels heavy for whatever reason. Let's see why. Patch auto and a patch. That's why. I don't know what that is there. All right, let's do that. Here we go. We got Nicolo Mannion. That one is not numbered, but it's beautiful. Carson Edwards, coat of arms, relic. On the back, you got Saris Jasikovičius out of 99. Saris Jasikovičius. That Mannion card, man, what a beautiful parallel that is. Looks like a hollow of some sort, silver hollow. Carson Edwards, this should be fun to get into the sleeve. Oh, first shot. Look at the breaker go. That's a weird die cut right there. All right, we got all sorts of action here. We got Bogdan Bogdanovic, Gabriel Deck, Jalen Horde. This should be an auto. Nope, Jalen Horde out of 49. Melly. Ooh, this could be fun for the Melly spot. Bang, calligraphy, Melly. I think so, Doc G. I don't know. I might not. Haven't decided yet. Nicola Melly, calligraphy signatures. There you go. Melly. We got 2 autos in here. My man with the Melly spot. There you go. And a Silhouettes. Tyreek Jones. Tyreek Jones out of 99 Silhouettes. All right, congrats to the Melly spot and the Tyreek Jones spot. That was fun. That was fun. Everybody's having fun now. No Kaboom yet, so if you're here waiting on a Kaboom, we have not hit one yet. I don't know if they're coming in every case or if they're more rare than that. They should be in every case, but who knows? Box 5. Good luck. I knew that one felt thick right away. This one does not feel thick for whatever reason. Probably because there's nothing super thick in here. Oop. That is Costas Papanikolaou out of 25. 3-color patch. 25th anniversary out of 99. Mike James. The anniversary patch 101s are filthy. I would love to see a 101 out of this case. Mike James. Nice Papanikolaou. 3-color patch here. Coat of arms. They always challenge us with getting these sleeved up the right way. That's awesome, RGB cards. I'm happy that you're happy. All right, here we go. Sasha Vezenkov, Mike James, David McCormack, Wemby out of 49. Wemby. Ooh, Elijah Bryant out of 25. That's a sick-looking auto. And out of 25, 25 of 25, Kyle Hines, 25th anniversary. They are challenging my sleeving and loading skills, but fortunately, they are on point. Kyle Hines, look at this one. Elijah Bryant out of 25. So many die cuts. So many die cuts. Beautiful Elijah Bryant. All right, we're 5 boxes in. Hopefully, you guys are having fun. Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. We got a numbered Wemby. That's exciting. All right, box 6 gets us to the halfway point. We got 6 more to go after this one. Waiting on a Kaboom. We're going to see a gold or 1 of 1 Kaboom tonight, or are we just going to see a normal one? What do you guys think? I think we're going to see a gold. All day I've thought gold was coming. Let's see if I'm right. This one feels a little thicker than the last one, for whatever that's worth. There's a thick one in there. All right, so we'll go like that. Carlick Jones is out of 25. Heirs to the throne, Teodosic out of 25. 2-color patch. Snow Globe, Pau Gasol out of 49. And Walter Tavares, anniversary out of 99. Walt. Carlick Jones. Purple cracked ice, it looks like. Select Asia 2022 box. I don't have one of those. You know that. I wish I did. But I can probably get it. Why is that not going in there? Teodosic, heirs to the throne. Let's see if... Come on. There we go. There we go, buddy. Didn't want to get in there. All right. And the rest of the pack is Theo Maledon, Jerry and Grant, Nadir, Hi-Fi, Krunislav Simon, and Keenan Evans. Silhouettes auto. We getting double autos here? Woo! 1 of 1. Krunislav Simon. Platinum auto. 1 of 1. Bang. There you go. Ah, yes. 1 of 1. There's our Krunislav Simon. Congrats to that spot. Monster. 1 of 1. Platinum Crown Auto. And we've got this one's out of 99. 8 out of 99. Keenan Evans. All right, we're halfway home. We've got a 1 of 1. We got a bunch of action here. Let's see if we can get hot on the second half. Again, hope you guys are having a good evening. It's Friday night. I only got 1 case of this. God, one of those nights, man, I just remember you guys ripping cards. I didn't even know what year it was. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. Still rolling through. I still remember the rock hit. That was awesome. I remember that one pretty vividly. All right, still waiting on a boom. Hopefully we catch one. Let's see here. All right, I think we're going that way. So this is Nando DeColo. That's that hollow. Looks amazing. Dante Hall out of 25, 3-color patch. Kostas Sloukas out of 49, and Marcus Howard out of 99. All sorts of die cut action. Were you really? What a way to watch. It's awesome. It's a hell of a memory. It ended up turning into a nightmare moving it, but all in all, it was pretty awesome. Nando DeColo. Knights of the Round Table, Dante Hall. Dante Hall is one of the best punt returners of all time, but that's a different Dante Hall. All right, Georgios Papagiannis, Kendrick Nunn, Kevin Punter, and Elie Kobo. Look at that patch, 84 out of 99. Elie Kobo. Again, welcome everybody on eBay Live and YouTube. Elie Kobo. Trying to fit in all these autos. We still got 5 boxes left to go. We'll do a recap at the end of all the hits. Still waiting on a Kaboom. Come on out, Kaboom. Actually, I hope it's in the last box. Build a little suspense. Build a little suspense. Are you guys seeing a Kaboom in every case? Anybody want to answer me? Green Mountain, what's up? That is a Kaboom, and it's a 1 of 1 Kaboom, I believe. Oh, my Lord. I think that's a 1 of 1 Kaboom, Doc G. Don't quote me on it. I believe this is a 1 of 1. Let's find out. Good luck, everybody. Looks to be a 1 of 1. I'm not sure. Alpha Diallo. Hermanson. Rivero. Roger Grimal. Auto out of 25. And Shengelia, 1 of 1, Kaboom! Tornik Shengelia, 1 of 1, Kaboom. Holy moly. Congratulations. 2 1 of 1s in the same case. Wow. Nasty. Tornik Shengelia, 1 of 1, Kaboom. That's a huge card. Huge card. Roger Grimal. Auto. Nice one there. Man, what a case so far. 2 1 of 1s. We got a Knights of the Round Table Sloukus to 25, Snow Globe, Spanulis out of 49, and Shane Larkin to 99. It's insane. What a card. What a card that is. All right. We got a Snow Globe. Knights of the Round Table out of 25. Yeah, congrats to the new owner of that one. 4 more to go. I had a feeling we were going to see a 101 Kaboom. I don't know why. I just had a feeling we were going to hit one. It's wild. That is wild. What a beautiful card. Cool color match on the jersey, too, for Shingelia. 4 to go. Good luck on the final 4. Maybe we catch a regular Kaboom? I don't know. All right, here we go. That is Chuck Ubatis. Purparoglu. DeColo. Kavarius Hayes. Jankunis, auto out of 25. Crown Jewel. Nice one there. That is Mirotic. That silver again. Justin Anderson, heirs to the throne. And Basilis Spanulis to 99. That one's a good one. It's one of the top chases in the product. Spanulis. After a 101 Kaboom, it's kind of hard for the next box to follow suit. Kind of hard to keep with it after that one. All right, Crown Jewels, Jankunis out of 25. Get in there, baby. There we go. Crown Jewels, nice one. Just going to throw that up there. All right, we got 3 to go. Looks like it hurts, but it's money. I love that. That's a great way to describe it. It's hilarious. It looks like it hurts, but it's nothing but cash. All right, 3 to go. Good luck. Yes, 101 Kaboom. It is Shingelia. Tornique Shingelia. 1 of 1 boom. I'm not familiar with the player all that much, but it's a massive card nonetheless. Here we go. All right, I don't know what that's going to be. Let's find out. This is Laprivtolova, Joffrey Laverne, Diamantidis, Nando DeColo, red out of 49. Lavrinovich, we got dual autos again. That one's out of 25. Kristoff. Dante Hall hits again out of 49. King's Court, that's a sick auto. Jalen Horde has hit a bunch tonight. Jalen Horde, 25. Alpha Diallo, Knights of the Round Table. And on the back, we got Luigi Datomi at a 99. Luigi Datomi, 99. Luigi. Labrinovic auto. Nice one there. Throw that one up here. We got autos everywhere. We've got a couple of boxes with dual autos in them, which is nice because you're only guaranteed the one. Fun product. Fun product, especially when you catch a 101 boom. 101 boom. That would have been nice if it was. Would have been super nice if it was a Wemby or a Luka. Eh, Doc? All right. 2 boxes left to go. One's got to go on the stand somewhere. All right. We got all sorts of action here. 2 to go. Maybe we catch one more Kaboom? I don't know. Maybe when you catch a 101, you get another one? I don't know what to expect. You want to throw us a couple miles? We'll take a couple miles. We've got an emerging maple syrup conglomerate. Here we go. Box 11. Wong, Bellinelli, Lull, Sacco to 49, Carson Edwards auto to 25. Nice one there. Darius Thompson to 25. Tyson Ward relic. And a Kyle Hines anniversary to 99. Kind of a boring box there, not going to lie. That one didn't get anyone all that excited. I want to see one of these 1-of-1 patches, though. That'd be cool. If you guys are here for personals, we will go live here in just a little bit. See if anybody wants to rip any personal boxes. If not, no worries. He loves Wedding Crashers, doesn't he, Doc G? Wanted to see if anybody else would figure that one out. See if anybody else would catch that. You want to throw... that's my favorite line of that whole movie. You want to throw us a couple miles? You know what? We'll take a couple miles. I might actually watch that while I do a little sorting tonight. A little British Open research. I got to watch the UFC weigh-ins. Come on. There we go. Mr. Ward. Some of these die cuts, man, they make them real tough. All right. Last box coming. We'll do a recap at the end. Again, thanks so much for spending some of your Friday with me. We get one. Sorry I called you a hillbilly. I don't even know what that means. All right. Last box. Another Kaboom? What do we think? Nope. All right, we got Reyes, Vargas and Reyes, Shingelia, Baldwin the Fourth, Smotus, calligraphy signatures, and a Thomas Walkup to 49 silhouettes. Also, we've got Carlick Jones. I think this is gold. Yeah, 6 out of 10 gold. That'll work. Sylvain Francisco out of 25. Test of Time Micic out of 49. And Snow Globe Eli Akobo out of 99 closes us out. Fun case. 2 1-of-1s, a 1-of-1 boom. We'll definitely go. We'll definitely take that. We will definitely take that. All right, that one's going to go there. It's going to go there. All right, we're going to do a quick recap for you guys. We'll get these shipped out on Monday. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. Pretty sure my dog is going to wander down the stairs. I want to go outside. We got the kids to bed late tonight, so he's all over the place. Trying to figure out why he hasn't been let out. All right, here we go. Recap coming at you. Sweet patches. Francisco, Ward, Diallo, Justin Anderson, Sloukas, Dante Hall, Teodosic, Papa Nicolau, Carson Edwards, Zizic, that's Jan Vesely, and Larinus Barudis. All right. Numbered cards that are not on stands. You got Carlick Jones, gold to 10. Mijic, Eli Akobo, Darius Thompson, Neil Sacco, Kyle Hines, Jalen Horde, Nando DeColo, Luigi Datomi to 99, Mirotic, Kavarius Hayes, Vasilis Spanulis again, Shane Larkin, Nando DeColo again, Kostas Sloukas again, Marcus Howard, Pau Gasol, Carlick Jones again, that's Walter Tavares, Wembanyama, who is that? In the purple, I can't even read the name. Who we got? Kyle Hines again, Mike James, Jalen Horde again, Mannion, Jasicavicius, Kyle Hines again, Sergio Rodriguez, Anthony Parker, Nikola Mirotic, Kevin Ponter, Papa Nicolau, Sergio Lull, Brandon Davies. And then up on stands, well, here's first we got Silhouettes, Walkup, Smotus. And then in no particular order, Roger Gramau auto. You got Keenan Evans, Silhouettes auto. You got an Elijah Bryant auto to 25. Back here you got Jane Kunis, Crown Jewel to 25, and out of 99, Juancho Hernan Gomez. Here is an Eli Akobo auto out of 99. Here we got Carson Edwards to 25, Jasicavicius to 25. Back here, we're going to go Dante Hall. That one's out of 49. And a gold out of 10. Jalen Horde. Jalen Horde spots seem to do pretty well tonight. Lavrinovic to 25 auto. Bonzi Colson, sweet patch out of 25. Calligraphy, Nicola Melli. Congrats to my man for the Melli. Tyreek Jones out of 99 auto. And 2 1-of-1s. First is an auto. Krunislav Simon 1-of-1 auto. And a Kaboom 1-of-1. Tornik Shengelia. We'll get these shipped out on Monday, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.